Let's see. Well, lineup rating favors DEWA, 5.9. As the Sonics are up on their feet, even ONIC still cements themselves as a top team in regular season. In Season 16, let's see the land of Dawn. Will this be the avenue, the opportunity, the window for the gods to make the Sky Kings bleed and punch their tickets to the playoffs? Or will they have to wait for another day?
Let's see, DEWA United up against the Gatekeepers. The ticket right with them. You gotta beat them to secure it. Let's take a look at the stats. Arashi, Clash of Eras.
Youngblood against a veteran, #1 against #3 technically, so despite how it looks, both teams, as far as the jungler and mid lane are concerned, they're actually close in stats. There's going to be a lot of action here for sure. Kin on the Alice though, this is a bit of a signature pick, and already a lot of pressure exerted towards Litpi. Looking at the emblems by Games Max, Bargain Hunter for Kin as well on the Alice, looking for some of those power spikes. Skylar though, Festival of Blood, Impure Rage.
Oh my lord.
Just to get a bit more mana spammability in that lane.
A lot of pressure early on by DEWA, but Moesa is stuck there.
Yeah.
So far, DEWA are looking pretty dangerous.
Oh, an arrow to the jump, first blood to DEWA United. Sounds the Lantern Flare. So early kill, early leads. DEWA.
Only to Keyboy.
You gotta respect the Abyssal Arrow, and
CC does have a damage early on. They want to go for the Arlet, it seems like.
I guess I got a question here. Wait. No. All right. Do you want to go for... Great read, by the way, for DEWA. They go straight up top. They know Kin has had troubles before on the Alice to win out the lane, so they get Insta Prio. But does CC go see Halberd first item?
oh, see Halberd first item here. In theory, that has some value, but I feel like maybe he still wants a bit more of that sustainability. Moesa is way too low right now. Has revitalized though. Could be looking to try and bait something out of ONIC. I think Kyrie has to be very careful on where and when he wants to enter this fight from.
Yes. Pop the regen too. You want to go in, seems like.
Skylar in the back line, will have to find someone who's going to be using it now. Is that going to be the all-in the back line? Two-man immobilized into the mountain shocker of Ray! He gets the retreat too. Keyboy forced to flicker, and it is a win for DEWA United. Kin didn't even need to use the flicker.
ONIC are crumbling in the first 2 minutes of the game. What does DEWA have that is enabling them to do things like this?
Well, earlier on, that was a lot of sustain and a lot of AoE, but Ray...
Crimson Beacon, Ray brought back into the pin! And they find Kin too! You won't be able to get out of that one. Perfect chain CC for ONIC.
Just when we thought they were crumbling, they answer back, Arashi.
The immediate, like, clapback. Oh man, look at the time prediction by GoPay. Mr. Pulong has a friend here. Mr. Lin Kocho.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Purple buff still secured by Kyrie. They want to go in again.
Good flicker out by Octa. Maybe now. Dishing out some damage over the Skylers. Moesa deals with Keyboy, but Kai is still in his own jungle.
Dude, with the sprint, I think it's going to be very difficult for anyone on the side of DEWA to really get a clean kill onto Skylar.
Yeah. The Esmeralda is going to be the front runner in the team fights. But so far, it seems like the CC here can survive quite some time. Looking at the item, he will not go see Halberd first. War Axe will still be the option for that CC. So now Turtle spawns in 10 seconds. Seems like ONIC are able to get their footing back into the game. And the kills are all funneled towards Sans. Do you want those skills to go to the Juicin?
Does he go Sky Piercer is the question now, right?
Yeah. 3-0, right?
That could be the angle here. For DEWA though, they have Kin rushing the Oracle, so there's going to be a lot more sustainability available to him. Can he keep ONIC off his teammates though? That's the real question. As Keyboy, once again, looking for a chance to try and get something.
Nice Abyssal Arrow into the stun as well. Revitalize going to be used up. Can! 3-man immobilization as maybe walks up. No instant gratification though. Now it's Skylar with a falling star move, knocked him down, but there's no damage to follow it up. Now it's going to be Keyboy chained down by the curtain call. It closes out on Keyboy, and it becomes a 2-1 in favor of DEWA.
It's looking so good already, but the AoE from Kin is just so good. Skylar though, again, unless the whole team is around, he can sit around here and be relatively healthy. Despite a winning fight for DEWA, they're the ones pushed away here. ONIC, can they get it before DEWA respond?
Still got the burst, not yet. It has to come through Kyrie. Mueza goes for the dash away. They'll give this out for a turret down below, at least a trade for DEWA United.
For those cross maps play. Have been very good from DEWA. At least they get a reply down bottom. It's going to shove onto Lutfi, and Lutfi will clean up. Lane swap for Skylar up top. So it seems like ONIC's weakness is the fact that when they clump up, Ken can easily land the ult. But hold on a minute.
Good chunk of damage, but Keyboy is tanky now as we get to the 6th minute of the game.
So does this mean ONIC can't clump up? Because there's going to be 2 ults following up, right? That ult from the Alice, and then you go for the AOG.
For sure. They're trying to fight back against a combo using Skylar. And he's been landing some really good Falling Star Moons onto 2 or 3 members of DEWA. But it really isn't enough, basically. And Sans here, with the Purify still available, can afford to be a bit more aggressive. Overall, though, despite the wins from DEWA, again, ONIC are still ahead in gold. So that says something about the farming efficiency or the movements coming in from ONIC as Mueza.
Ooh. Nice Abyssal Arrow there. Forces the quad shadow out. Out top, though. Keyboy goes over the pin. Sans gonna pick him up with the Crimson Beacon. Keyboy. Uda fist crack.
Wow. Very proactive, looking for trade. But it seems like Sans won't go for the Sky Piercer, even if it is very viable. 3-0-1. He has the glowing one already, so at least that's going to be
maybe later.
Extra anti-healing. Yeah, maybe.
Because against all this regeneration, the glowing one's going to be really important, especially because Sun's going to apply it on everyone at the same time.
Yeah.
Looking at, again, the situation here, the turrets have been matched out, has it? No, it hasn't been matched out by ONIC, but they are 1,000 gold ahead just by movements, just by farming efficiency. This is the problem when you're up against ONIC. Even when you're winning, it doesn't feel like you are.
Yeah. ONIC are very effective and very efficient on those movements. But Sky Piercer on the 7th to 8th minute, isn't it going to be quite late, Arash?
For who?
If he goes for the Sky Piercer for San.
Oh, Kyrie is the one that just picked it up out of nowhere here.
Let's go!
All right. Extra something to think about for DEWA. Next turtle fight, again, the combo from DEWA has been shown multiple times. Will ONIC allow DEWA to get it once more? Or do they want to do a flank angle, a poke angle, some other way?
I think Kyrie saw Andoryu's match just last week, and he's like, "Nah, dude, I need to take the best Hayabusa title back."
He is challenged now, but DEWA are the ones challenging the turtle. ONIC is still on standby, pops a few ults here and there, and they're just gonna juggle this. They are gonna wait for DEWA to be all out on their resources because ONIC can't clump up too.
The wave on the bottom side favors DEWA, by the way, so ONIC have some urgency. Whoa!
Great read of mobilization, but the AOG locks Kyrie down with a taunt as well, but there's no damage just yet. In the back lines, get the fist crack, lock in Ray down, but he has to trace this out. Skylar with the Falling Star Moon into the midst of it all as Mueza walks up, Lantern Flare procs all around. That's Kin knocked off! Lutfi! Final slash on 4, able to cut away now. It's gonna be Lutfi taking out under turret. Kai had already used the shadow kill. And it's 1-for-1 XP for Rome. Kin, so going for the 2v1 now, is able to blink away, but decides against it. Kai on the turtle, Octa forced to recall Ray, too low to contest.
Wait, DEWA does not have damage, but ONIC also doesn't have damage. So this is just gonna be an impasse then.
I beg to differ, man. ONIC has a lot more damage to throw around. Remember, ONIC have the benefit of having resets on Lutfi, and they have Skylar that can hit everyone at the same time while also tanking. That's something that technically the Mueza and maybe can't really do at the same way. Kin can, but Kin is building for tankiness, right? Skylar is building for some actual damage potential. He has the Enchanted Talisman, and I believe he's going for... There's the Oracle as well. He has the components of a Dominance Ice, but he might go for something earlier before this. I think the issue is that whenever everyone gets low on HP, ONIC have Kyrie as a way to clean up. DEWA don't have the same thing, right? Ray is on a Yi Sun Shin. He can't really get in all that deep towards the backline.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! Two-man mobilization with the AOG. Good fist crack to get out, but not against the damage. In the backline, it's Mueza who tries to flank. Great disengage with the Abyssal Arrows. Kai lands a quad shadow on Kin, but he's able to dash or blink away.
Instant follow-up. The Alice ult into the AOG. ONIC, I think they still need a counterplay for that.
for sure. Or just avoid it all outright.
What is the counterplay?
It's very difficult, but they have to try and bait it somehow.
Yeah.
Oh! Great reaction from Kai. Man, that was quick.
That was quick. Again, ONIC always a couple of steps ahead. And again, they got the fight there, the skirmish and the kills, but they lost a bunch of minions to the bottom lane, and they lost a lot of HP on that bottom lane turret. That's the efficiency of ONIC at work here. That's something that they will have to always keep in mind when they're trying to go for some of these fights.
Yeah. Upside though, still quite intact for DEWA. As again, Kyrie not given the agency to take the purple buff freely. Contested heavily by DEWA. This might be a
Let's crack to the back line with the voice armor as well, but Kin is still able to hold him back in there. It's going to be Ludwig combat curtain call now. Oh, with a vengeance. So much damage placed by Maybe, kiting away right now as Kyrie jumps into the quad shadow again. Kin with a walk up. Mueza gets away too, but the Lancer Flare is on him. Already able to escape. Kin doesn't want to go in again. Both teams disengage. Another Abyssal Arrow landing. ONIC set their sights on Lord. They have Prio, but they will decide to play it safe.
Now, no ult for Kin. He's not going to re-engage again. But man, ONIC, the spacing is very scary from them. DEWA always on the offense. Lord Dance, though, might happen, Arashi.
Well, if it happens, ONIC have to deal with this wave on the bottom side. Wait, actually, it might just bounce back here. DEWA didn't clear it all that well. It might really bounce back towards DEWA. Oh, look at this, though. Skylar's too darn tanky. No, Ken! 3-man mobilization. The burst is there from Ray. Only one caught in the final slash of Ludwig. As he goes in for vengeance, Kyrie jumps into the back line. The Mountain Chakra does not land. That's a shadow kill. Didn't no damage. The quad shadow back again as the AOG gets used defensively. Keyboy knows where Mueza is, but maybe reads him out. Can go for it. They're on the Lord already. Kai does not have retribution. He's gonna go for the mid lane instead. A push in now as Maybe ties Ludwig up. Will go for damage. The Rose Gold comes around. Keyboy tried to steal. This back with a whole lot of damage. Chain CC. Octa lives. Keyboy falls.
The gods are able to smite down the Sky Kings. And Kyrie surrendered even before the Lord hit half HP.
It was just too difficult. ONIC overstepped their boundaries there. When Skylar finally got taken out there, that was a sign for DEWA to just go all in, and they know that a huge source of tankiness and damage from ONIC have been taken away. So they were able to get that Lord immediately, which is a great move. What can they get with it though? ONIC don't really have a lot of clear, so they will have an angle here to get multiple turrets.
AOG forces the flicker out. Actually, just the Crimson Beacon. The Lord up top, they're not using it at all, and ONIC have cleared out mid, so this isn't the best Lord usage for DEWA.
Not at all. The Lord has been dealt with. Waves are still going to be cleared by ONIC, and overall, the gold lead is only at 300, and it's shrinking as we talk, as we speak.
Wow.
Not ideal at all for DEWA.
Definitely not.
Need confirmation. Kyrie still has no stacks on the Sky Piercer. Will that come to bite him in the late game, or it'll just be another case of just selling the item and then getting something else?
You saw him really try and get some more stacks on it, but they were doing a great job avoiding it. You see Mueza earlier almost give out that kill to Kyrie, but then he AOG's out. There's options like that available for DEWA. Ooh, stuns.
Oh no! Purify already there. Oh man. Crimson Beacon, what an ability.
Fast fingers. And also the nature of that ultimate, very, very good. Very strong disengage tool. But I want to talk about DEWA's, ping pong style of play. They can engage and disengage easily. You have the AOG, you have, Alice's ball that can always help Kin to TP forward and then backward. So what does ONIC do then when this happens?
They split. You're seeing them already do prep for that. Skylar cannot be caught with the sprint. No one from DEWA can really lock him down. He's been using the sprint in the midst of the fight just to be a bit more elusive, a bit more disturbing, but he can very safely go for a split push angle. And even with the perfect setup, technically with the Abyssal Arrow, I don't think DEWA can really take out this Esmeralda in the late game. That is what they're trying to avoid, which is why DEWA are sticking S5, trying to get that big 5v5 combo.
Let's see. I mean, the mid turret still intact. That's going to be ONIC's asset to not letting DEWA steamroll any further. I mean, the gold lead is still in the hands of ONIC. 1.2k, 9 to 6 kills. This is what you're talking about, Arashi. Efficiency is ONIC's middle name.
Efficiency and wave management. Again, there have been so many moments here, like even just earlier, Kin cleared the wave on the top side, but at that point, the wave has done damage. Some minions have fallen to the turret. That's gold that no one from DEWA is collecting.
Big arrow.
Spawns. The arrow has been a pressure tool for Octa. And with an instant follow-up too with the AOG, even if it's a bit telegraphed, that stun duration, right? You can always queue up that AOG, or maybe Kin coming in, flying colors. Plus Ray with the Mantle Chalker. And another low dance might happen. Kin, watch him. And peel your eyes on Kin.
Oh yeah. He's got a great bush to hold on. ONIC need to read this out, man. They need to... Maybe they already know.
It could be the possibility here. Sans walking in to try and check it out. Finds Kin. Skylar in the bottom lane though, he let the wave kind of clear out neutrally. It's not favoring anyone, but that means there's just more RNG for DEWA to possibly maybe get a winning angle.
Let's see.
Ooh, look at the damage.
ONIC still holding their sights on that Lord. Tikiras for Lutpi. Completed. That's going to be extra physical damage reduction to Kin into the pit.
Whoa!
Is this mistake?
What the heck was that,
No!
Conceal now, ONIC want to push in. Curtain call over to Kai with AOG as well. Still able to escape though, my lord! Untouchable! Jumps in again, pops in a shadow kill just in time, but the Revitalize is there. And Kai gets one, now he's gonna go for two! It's Keyboy who finds the kill. Ray in the back line now has a Traceless to escape. But you have to ask the question, Kin, what was that? Keyboy with the job to Traceless away. Ray knocked out, still able to get a kill. But his fate should be sealed. Winston Crown, does he buy the immortality? No, he does not. Falls to Sans.
Sky Kings finally shows who is the real being up in the skies. But that was Kin with a very, very bad mistake, Arashi.
What was that though? Why? Is it a miscommunication, a mistap, a lack of composure? We won't know until we ask the guy himself, but that definitely costed DEWA the game. They were even all the way until this point, but now, immediately, a lost fight. Lord taken and a 5,000 gold lead for ONIC.
Man,
it's looking like the beginning of the end.
It might just be Divine Blade for Sans. He is fully equipped. And Kyrie, I believe, has one stack. And the Sky Piercer.
Keyboy stole the shutdown away from him.
So is Anoria.
Keyboy has a Heptasies, dude. He has a Heptasies.
He has been building that last week with the Croc. He built that Heptasies. Well, this guy, he knows that he can fiddle around with the damage, but now the Lord will march into the base for ONIC. DEWA has to prepare themselves.
Oh man, 3 waves coming down. Whoa! Kai jumps up the shadow kill. That's a big resource spent already as the Mountain Shocker gets used up. 2 turrets should be there. Immobilization with the AOG, locking them down now. It's going to taunt as well with the current. Oh! Maybe doing a whole lot of damage without the shadow kill. I don't think ONIC take this fight. They just take 1 base turret in the end. And DEWA stay alive.
DEWA is very strong with Kin by their side.
Dude, ONIC have this eerie calmness to them though. Even when they fall short and lose a member like that, there is no, in their movements at least, you don't see panic, you don't see hesitation. They're like, okay, great move, bro. You got that kill, great. We're still at a 5K, almost 6K gold lead. Now you have no base turret, you have no base turrets outside of your base. We have all the maneuvers available to us. They seem so composed, it's eerie.
The type of guys who, after losing a chess match, shake their opponent's hand and they're like, good move, bro. Like Magnus Carlsen, maybe?
I think it was also just very greedy for Kai, dude. Going in the bottom lane against 3, trying to get a kill.
Yeah.
It's obviously going to be dispersed, so I think it's better for him to keep those resources to when, at least when DEWA get half, right? When they're half HP, then you can see an angle for Kai to jump in and get those kills. But if the enemy's full HP, look at how tanky they are.
Yeah,
the real target will be Octa, I guess?
Octa, Sword, Lina. Endless battle pickup though, Hirashi by the Hayabusa.
More burst technically, but again, he really shouldn't be playing for assassinations. Damage dealt though, by the way, Sans at 92,000. The Lightning Truncheon, I'm telling you, it's deceptively a lot of damage for Sushin, because you're thinking it's going to be a small tick of damage, and the extra lightning, you're like, wait a minute, what was that?
we did see that.
It's a poking tool now.
It is.
And it hits everyone at the same time, so it's no wonder he's doing a lot of damage. And technically, with how active Lutpi has been, Skylar has been, Sans has been relatively untargeted in these fights. He's just standing there, illuminating everyone up with the Crimson Beacon and the Lantern Flare. Now though, look at this. ONIC have a chance to set the wave on the bottom lane the way they want to. How they do so is a big question. Kin though,
Wow.
be careful.
Sans actually doing a whole lot of damage. Keyboy
That's hurtful.
in the back, holding the wave. The wave's going to be going over, ushered in by Keyboy into the base.
It's gonna crash.
Good arrow, Octa. Oh, takes Lutpi to half HP, wow. Kid with the walk up now, goes over Flicker, is able to find one, but that's just Lutpi tied in with a curtain call. It'll be a kill over for Kin as the back line will be targeted by Keyboy now as AOG as well. Still up, Mueza can go in and that's what they decide to do. That's even zone away from Kyrie, pops in to revitalize. Kin still falls. Another stack over to Kyrie, but he still has the quad channel to run away as Skylar walks back up, trying to buy some time. Keyboy jumping in, getting the pin, but the Traces comes around as Keyboy's taking low, curtain call! Maybe! Gets it back, 2 for 1.
ONIC. Fumble in the last seconds. Lutpi and Keyboy are gone. They're still here though. They're still close by. A trade on to Kin. Is that worth it for DEWA?
For sure, man. 2 members down. They saw that Lutpi was overextended. They know the Arla can go in, but can't get out, and they punish it. 1k gold advantage lost for ONIC. But again, with the Esmeralda in the picture, it's never as easy as it looks. The big raid boss, Sans, still is available as well. Kyrie!
Octa!
Goes straight for Octa! Oh, killing spree for Kai with the quad and the shadow. Skylar, though, way too aggressive, traceless forward. Ray goes over to chase the AOG! Not in range! Skylar gets away and baits them away from the Lord. Evolve now in the game.
Goddamn, Skylar puts on his running shoes. It's a foot race when it's against Esmeralda.
His dancing shoes, dude. That's what he's doing.
It's ballet.
Ballet? I'll be specific, but now look at this. Kin trying to get some more information. ONIC have so many punish tools though, but with the Cloud, Mueza is back with the Conceal.
Oh, they reset. That's all they need, right? Back away. 20 seconds for Octa, but they go straight for it. ONIC do not want to let go. Kin, he's going to jump in, but he doesn't have the flicker now. The quad shadow does land, and it's going to be the chain CC there. Pops him in the ground in time. Kyrie forced to use the quad shadow over to the Lord now with the Poly Star Moon. Locks Ray down, but Ken is able to get a massive mobilization. Still will be taken out by Lutpi. Vengeance away, but Kai gets the double, and now it's just the Gato Tata. Mueza will fall. He tries to buy some time with AOG. Octa spawns back in the game, but as a Selena, there ain't nothing he can do about it. He'll run to the other side as the Sky Kings take game 1 away from DEWA and fly inside of their base.
Oh, the Sky Kings splitting the skies open. And again, the gods are bleeding. DEWA, their playoffs hope hangs in the balance.
How do you deal with this? DEWA played a great game. They're able to